This is a Samsung Galaxy S3. It's about a 11 or 12-year-old phone, and I've turned it into a very basic emulation games console. To do so, to start with, I had to install a different build of Android, which I will put in the description because I can't remember if it was Lineage or Arc. I think it was Arc. This is because the stock Android that comes on this phone hasn't been updated for almost a decade, and most apps, when you try to install them, won't work. So for compatibility's sake, I installed this. Also, I found the battery has increased dramatically since I installed this. It was the original version of Android, and it was rinsing through the battery. Considering there's very little it was actually doing, it was quite surprising. I also replaced the battery, because these are removable batteries, with a brand new one from eBay for £6, which was worth doing. The checks I did on the battery, apparently it wasn't actually in that bad condition, my original battery, but by replacing it with a brand new one, just maximises the for £6. It's a bit of a no-brainer. Now this is a Bluetooth telescopic grip, because it's quite hard to find one with a USB grip that's compatible with this older phone. So I've gone for a Bluetooth one. Also, I think this is quite a good looking one. I quite like how rigid the back is on this. It feels a bit more sturdy. And this was only around about £15. It's one I saw recommended on several YouTube channels, including ETA Prime. Let's see, BSP-D3 if you're searching on Amazon or eBay. And I got it for about £15. And yeah, it does the job. It's not fantastic. It's not as good as the Razer Kishi or anything like that I have, but it's Bluetooth, which is what I wanted, and it works. Now you may notice this isn't. This doesn't look like an Android interface. So this is actually a front end called Daijishu, which has been set as basically my launcher. So when I load my phone up, it'll go straight into this. And then on here, I've got NES. Just remember how to actually control the bloody thing. I've got NES. I've got SNES. I've got Sega Master System. I've got the Genesis, which is what we call the Mega Drive. And I've got the Game Boy Advance. Now, I think I perhaps could run PlayStation 1 on this chipset. I'm not certain. I didn't really want to push this phone. I wanted to maximize battery life. I just wanted to have very basic games, and the idea behind this was just something that's sturdy, cheap, and this entire package with the replacement battery £6, and this grip controller for £15, and the phone. I mean, I don't know how much it would be to buy a phone like this, but it's certainly not really worth much to me these days. That did serve me well back in the day. And the good thing about this phone, actually came with quite a good screen, because you can probably see how vibrant the screen is. So let's just, and then touch wood, this will actually work. Let's just load up games. I'm going to go to the widget section, which is games I've ran recently. So on here, I know that I've enjoyed playing Sonic Advance, which apparently I've done something silly. Does not exist there. I'm sure it does. Let's just check. Let's try something else. So instead, we'll go to the Master System and check on Street Fighter 2. Here we go. Now this is running using RetroArch. Hopefully within a few seconds the on-screen controls will disappear. Because I did configure them to disappear. There we go. So chuck the volume up, not that it's going to sound great. Okay, with real. Now, a little word here that I did not have a Mega Drive back in the day, and I am rubbish at fighting games. So I am the guy who's getting his ass kicked here. Oh, I just ran away a lot. Perhaps rear versus rear wasn't the best way to display what's happening here. As you can see, the controls work. It's not the controls' fault that I am terrible. Definitely dead. Yes, thank you. I lose. Well, it's a quick demo. Oh gosh, round 2. I'm just going to lose again, so I'm going to turn it off.